Welcome to our pre-trail PCT episode. It is getting close, it is getting real, and things are getting put into motion. Life has been nuts. Jobs have been quit. For me, that was actually really hard. I left a job I've been with for over 10 years. I love that company so much. I love everyone I work with. So if you guys are watching at the lab, cheers. Love you guys. For Anna, I think it was a little bit easier quitting. She wasn't too fond of her job, so she's probably glad to be gone. Actually, I know she is. Last week, we spent a lot of time boxing things up and getting our storage unit situated. But after all the moving last week was done, we had to reward ourselves with a little hike. At the recording of this video, we are only 8 days away from starting the PCT. But of course, we had to squeeze in one more quick backpacking trip before then. This time, just an easy trip, casual trip with some friends.
That was intense.
What a water crossing right there.
Feet are bone dry, the Gore-Tex works great. Thanks, Hoka.
Brought the extras, got the chairs, some extra beers. It's a good time. Just an easy 8 miles in, 8 miles out. Just doing a small section of the Highline Trail, which in this case is also the Arizona Trail. It's a really pretty section. Good times with good friends.
On the back, hike out 6+ miles, camp, and then hike back. Like it's
That was a great trip with some great friends. Can't think of a better way to spend our final weekend here. Yesterday, we prepared some of our food we're going to ship ourselves on the trail. Prepared a couple of our favorite skirka rice and beans. We have a nice collection of freeze-dried meals, so we put together some resupplies, sorted everything out. Again, we're not going to ship ourselves too many boxes, maybe just 4 or 5 boxes on the trail, and the rest we just want to buy as we go. Just kind of play it as it comes. That was our strategy to begin with, and that's not going to change. Our friends are graciously watching our cars while we're on the trail, so the next step is get our cars over to their home in Sholo and under their carport, where they are going to sit for possibly 6 months. And if you're worried about car storage, don't worry. They're going to turn them on at least once a month and drive them around, so they're not just going to be sitting there idle for 6 months. And then it's on to the trail. It looks so weird. T-minus 4 days to the PCT. It's my last full day in town, so decided to get a nice straight razor treatment at the barbershop. This feels really weird.
looks handsome.
It'll be back in no time, though. We'll see how long it gets on the trail. But we are treating our clothes with permethrin today. Maybe not necessary for the PCT, but better safe than sorry. T-minus 3 days to the PCT. But more importantly, it's the first full day without a beard, and I still don't like it. But it will be back in no time and in full force, that's for sure. We are up in Sholo, up in the trees, nice cooler weather, a little escape from the heat before we get back into it in Southern California. We dropped our cars off here at our friend Sid and Tara's place. They're going to keep them here until the trail is done. We put the rest of our things into storage today, locked that up. We are completely out of our apartment, and it's crazy because now, unless we take a 0-day somewhere, we will not be in the same place for 2 nights in a row. It is going to be nuts. It's kind of at that point where everything now is going to be uncertain, and yeah, It's just a weird thought to have. We don't have a permanent home to go back to. T-minus 2 days until the PCT. It has been a long day. It's been a heavy day. Unfortunately, today we had to say goodbye to Django.
That was the hardest part, saying goodbye to our pupper.
Not going to see him for 5 months. Well, hopefully we'll actually see him on the trail at some point. A huge thank you to Sid and Tara. They are watching our cars for us, but more importantly, they are taking care of Django while we're gone, and we'll hopefully bring him to the trail at some point so we get to see him. We followed that up with a nice dinner with Anna's parents, Tina and Peter, who are also amazing people, and they are taking care of our resupply packages for us. They have a few extra gear items and will be sending us things as we need them. So thank you so much to Tina and Peter. Tomorrow, we leave for San Diego. It's getting close. T-minus 1 day to the PCT. Let's go to San Diego. A little bit of ocean before all the mountains. Made it to San Diego. Cheers, guys. The day is here. Let's get to the southern terminus.